Good evening. Good evening, good evening. We're streaming. After all, this is good, this is fine, this is lovely. How are you all? How are you? Let me just turn this lovely background music down and jump on over here. Yes, we are going to be playing Banished for the first time in a very, 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 very long time. Yes, I don't think I've actually played it at all since the last time I streamed it, which I think was maybe around March last year, perhaps. Oh dear, I think I've actually forgotten, not how to play entirely, but I have limited memory of, the ease of which I used to play it. I'm sure I had a few little tricks that I used to do to make things easier, but I've completely forgotten them. It's okay, we'll remember it all. We'll remember it all eventually. But yes, I'll probably only play for an hour or so, because guess who got no sleep last night? This library. And small one too. Yes, he was cranky today, unsurprisingly. Whereas Blue was just sort of stumbling through, vaguely cheerful, vaguely woo. Oh, dearie me. Oops, hit the pop filter again. Stretch. Well, I think we will check in with our depraved villagers from our previous game. Maybe even just for a little while, and then we may start afresh. As some of you may know, Banished it's my relaxing game. It is the game that I play when I wish to relax. Oh, dearie me. Oh goodness, I just saw something that may hint there is a very large, delay. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we will see how we go. Okay. I'll do my best not to tangent too much today, and to try, I'll try not to talk stories too much. I'm thinking about having maybe a chatting stream next week to just go all out chatting, and then I may, unless I decide to sing some carols, I may go on a brief hiatus until the new year, when I will hopefully, finally, have some story videos ready for you. It's, it's just overwhelming, I guess. But once I get into it, and I've got a rhythm going, and I've got a schedule to try to keep, hopefully it'll get easier. Here's hoping. And yes, just the general warning that we're all well aware of. If Small One 2 starts getting a little upset, I will have to run out to him, but he's been quiet thus far, so hopefully it'll be good. Hello, KRU. Hello. We are just about to check in with our villagers that we were playing with previously, but then after we've looked in on them, I'm considering starting a new village. I'd love to know your opinion as to whether you want to keep going with the previous people, or, venture forth into a brave new world. But, oops, no, that was a mistake. Help, Blue made a mistake. Okay. Mute first. Here we go. So, where are you? New Isengard. Yes, we have not played since the 20th of March last year. It is such a long time ago now. Goodness me. Oh, this music, it's nostalgic to, what's the term, to the nth degree. And I think I've said before, I used to accidentally creep family members out when I was still living at home by playing this at like 2 a.m. and the music floating around the house. And I said, where is that coming from? Okay, let's check in with New Isengard. We never did we never did receive any livestock, sadly. But hello, guys. Parlin is dead. Parlin is now dead. Oh, dearie me. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Blue is back. You're good? Oh, there we go. I can move. Reserves of firewood is low. Well, that's not good. Oh, look, we have a field. What do we have a field of? Corn. Because corn is nice. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so we're... wood. We have a few furs, clothes. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. It's been too long. Well, she's chopping wood, so hopefully we'll get enough wood. When are we? Spring. Spring. What's our population? Where are we? Where are we? 28 adults, 3 students, 9 children. And how many of those children are in arranged marriages with people much older than they are? I think we were running into a bit of a population crisis because one generation we had no boys, another generation we had no girls. Hello, Herodin. Look at you taking up that very large house all on your own. What? Do you mean what? Do you mean the arranged marriages? Yeah. Yeah, look, see, 18-year-old girl, 11-year-old boy. How is that appropriate? It is not. It is not. Oh, dear. Yes, I had thought that if we built the school early and they could become students, I thought while you were students you couldn't enter a marriage, but apparently you can. So that was a pointless bid to spare our children. Got another barn here. It is almost full. Okay. Hunting. Oh, goodness me. It's so hard to sort of get back on top of where we left. Just seeing how everyone is. Wonder if we should hang out until we finally get some livestock and then just leave. No, probably shouldn't. Where are we? Whoa. Oh, look, an orchard. An apple orchard. Very nice. Oh, no, who's cold? Haywardo and Roland. Well, we probably don't want them cold and sad because we need them to produce children to solve our population crisis. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at this so, coldly is not quite the word I was looking for. Matter-of-factly. Oh, dear. So we have one labourer at the moment. Many farmers. Because we need many farmers to work our cornfield and apple orchard. Hey, look, it's the graveyard. Hello, friends. It was kind of morbid of me to put the hospital right next to the graveyard, wasn't it? Town hall. Late spring. Sorry, just browsing. Look at that alcohol. Where's our inn? Here's the inn. Making apple ale. Oh, age gap's not too bad. Hello, Elsie. Someone over here's... Not them. Herodin, why don't you move in and, you know, make friends with Herodin to clear a house? Henret too. Sorry, yeah. I'm not trying to kick people out of their homes or waiting for them to die so a new family can be created. Of course I'm not. How could you even suggest such a thing? Oh dear. Oh look, they're not cold anymore. That's good. Why is there a crate of fish just sitting randomly in the middle of town? I believe we've had, you know, concern with crates of fish just hanging around for years before. And then people just go and eat them. I wonder if they should introduce rotting as a function in this game. Yes, see, I've got a field all ready to go. But it is empty. Empty. Are there any boats on the way? Hello? Boat friends. We have no boat friends. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not sure it's worth hanging around waiting for livestock. I'm a bit turned around. We don't seem as depraved as usual. They probably are, I'm just... I guess I just don't have the connection with them anymore. Everyone I liked died. Who are you? Hello, Duster. Since you were 0, I'm not sure you should be walking around on your own. Oh yeah, child named Duster is born. There you are. Look at these... What's the word? All I'm thinking is insidious, but industrious. Industrious, not insidious. Although they may be insidious. Given, you know, the life choices and the paths they're going down. I mean, we never did know why they were banished in the first place. Maybe that's why. Oh dear. That is naught. There we are. That's the save button. New Isengard. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I remembered how to save. I'm never sure of these things. So what do you think? Should we just start afresh? Yeah, I think we've been away too long. It's never going to be the same. Maybe if we'd had livestock, it would be worth sticking around, but yeah, I'm thinking we should probably start a new game. 40 parishioners. If we start a new game, I wonder what we should build first. Dal is finding clothing. I hope you find something comfy, both comfy and, you know, flattering and in a color that you like. I cannot offer much more than leather because we have no livestock. We have no sheep. We have no sheep. Okay. Let's start a new game. Let's start a new game. Let's start a new game. That is not the correct button to press. Okay. Quit. New. Huh. What should we name this town? What is a good name for the town? Yes, this town seems like a lost cause. I agree with you so ridiculously much. What is a good town name? What are some of my town names? Do I remember any of them? I used to have a town called Sorrel and Cornell in a story. I'm probably going to be changing them because I'm going to be trying to lean away from more English sounding names, but what else? What else could we call this town? What is something that stands out in Blue's mind right now? All that came to mind was depravity. We are not naming the town Depravity. We're probably already yeah, that's not going to set us up for a very good time now, is it? I'm just looking around and seeing water bottle, pen. Apparently Blue's not very good at naming things. Boop-a-doo. Featherton. Okay. I normally go valleys because I think it's easier than mountains. Climate, mild, fair, harsh. It's a relaxing game. Let's stick with mild. And we'll stick with medium starting conditions. Blue's not trying to challenge herself. Why would Blue try to challenge herself? With this game, I mean. I need to challenge myself more in the writing and YouTube arena, and I will get there. Waiting for herbs to grow, placing coal layer, putting clouds in the sky, uplifting mountains, stocking the rivers with fish, creating unique snowflakes. Hello, lovely people. Okay. I remembered how to pause. Okay. Now, I probably prefer to not pause much, but if I don't pause at the beginning, I will panic. Okay. So what I used to do first is build a boarding house and then slowly move everyone out from it. But how about we just gradually build houses? It's not desperate, I don't think, until winter. And you know, given my trick with a schoolhouse does not actually work, let's not bother with that. Let's just build some houses. Let's can get ready for a double road there maybe, and move this, move this guy back here. Okay, you can all just help build that house to start with. Oh wait, food. We need food. Food. Well, we've got a reasonable open area here. So let's just plant a field to start with, because we get stuff from that straight away. We get crops from that straight away. Let's make it a 10 by 10. And what shall we grow? Pumpkins or peppers? I think I'm going to have to go with pumpkins. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? There you are. You can go over there, because that's just how I'm used to setting you up. And these guys. Okay, so you're all laborers right now. We need 2 farmers. Off you go. Go and farm, please. Should we try to pick a particular way to do this? Like, should we make them, I don't know, God-fearing folk and build the church? Build the church first. I don't think I've ever done that before. That could be fun. That could be fun. Just I'm always build the school first. Build the school first. It's almost making me twitch not building the school first. But yeah, let's try something different this time. Or I suppose another option is if we hold on. Oh, that river doesn't attach to this big lovely lake, does it? See the lovely lakes. Just got little rivers here. Oh, it's all the way over here. And so, would the boats get in here to for trading? I don't know. Don't know how far away to build. Hey Blue, hello. Hello. It's so lovely to see you. We started a new game in Banished. We did. Because yeah, we're going to try to make these lovely people instead of the horrific people in the previous game. I remember wondering, wondering when we were playing last if there'd be some way to sort of combine some elements from many games to create the ultimate Banished. Like, you know, I want to be able to actually deal with the people and their personalities and have that sort of just, you know, I don't like being just looking on from, oh no, did I put that in the wrong place? Did I put that in the wrong place? I might have. Oh well. I'll just try to make it a pattern then, so it's boop, 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 boop. More like that. Oh dear. Rookie mistake, Blue. But it's okay. We are going to be completely cheerful about it. Look at Blue. Being completely cheerful. 17 people are homeless. What are we trying to do? Building homes. Do we have any pumpkins growing yet? Blue is hungry. Except Blue cannot eat because Blue is trying to control herself and not eat the instant she feels hungry. Ah, dear. Hello, dear. We have no hunters. That's okay for now. That's okay for now. Yes, just focus on housing and pumpkins for now. Possibly fish. Oh yes, oh yes, we're pretty close. We should be able to get a few fish out of this little stream here, but not many. I suppose the lake's not too far, except we need a bridge. Yeah, I think we need to get on them fish. So many deer. We're going to destroy their habitat completely. Because that is what humans do, it seems. Not all humans, but many, many humans. Fish. 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 Hello? It will not let me build here. It is unhappy with my choice of building location for dock. Hello? Oh, there is okay. There is okay. We do need a bridge, though. That should be alright. Give me roads! Thank you. Most considerate of you. Hello? There we go. We have some lovely builders. Thank you, builders. It's okay. A few of you will no longer be homeless soon. What are you doing? Getting something to eat. Okay. Hello, Requellen. Lovely to meet you. I am glad you are so happy. Is everyone so happy? Hello, Hobartha. Oh yes, but everyone's getting something to eat now. What do we have to eat? Potatoes. Delicious potatoes. Oh, the pumpkins are growing. Hello, cuties. Oh, I remember. Oh, how old would I have been? Maybe 7 or 8 years old. I got a book all about pumpkins from... Was it the Scholastics? Scholastics book fair, book magazine thing. They're doing them now with Small on One School still. I can't remember whether it was with that or with another thing, but I got the book through some school program, and it came with a bunch of pumpkin seeds. And I remember planting them all in the back garden and being so excited, but we never actually got any pumpkins. We just got a lot of pumpkin leaves. Yes, I doubt I planted them in a particularly useful way. I do remember reading, they need to go this deep and a certain distance apart, and I would have been so meticulous because Little Blue was very meticulous. Large Blue is also reasonably meticulous. I'm actually kind of liking this pattern. Maybe that was a good error. In terms of bad errors, I built exactly the same style of house right next to each other. Well, let's keep up the trend, I guess, if I can remember how to swap between house styles. Hello, large family. Requellen, you are way too young to have that many children, particularly an 8-year-old. I don't quite see how that makes sense. I'm thinking maybe adopted these children because these children were apparently banished without their parents. This is a weird game. I like it, but I do wish there was a little more control over the people. Okay. How are we doing over here? I hear trees falling. Hello, where are my builders? Where are my builders? What have we got right now? Oh, goodness me, that's what we need. We need a woodcutters. That's a destruction tool than a woodcutter. Woodcutter. Let's put it right next to the barn. Maybe just leave a space for an alleyway in between. Yeah, right there. More builders, please. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. I should probably Set some labourers to do some clearing, but... Maybe just do a little bit of clearing around here because we're going to be building some more houses. Oh dear. Are these herb trees? Can't remember what they look like in the spring and summer. What they look like in the winter. I am calm. Blue is calm. Let's just save. New. Save. Let us resume with our people of Featherton. Okay, here we are. It was weird seeing nothing in the event log. Nothing disastrous has happened yet, apparently. Let's, do our best to... What's the term? My head's saying be at one with nature, but it's not quite that. It's, what am I looking for? I know exactly what I mean, but I just can't phrase it. Let's, take things slowly and... Oh, well, at its core, let's try not to overconsume too quickly. Let's, take it slow, keep it small. Yeah. Okay, Blue is calm. I'm sure Blue would make an excellent overseer. Is that the best term for what we are right now? I would say narrator, because that's technically what I'm doing, but... some kind of... It's not even a guiding presence, is it? I'm putting down the plans. So it's more like an architect. A celestial architect of types, perhaps. You're doing a very good job of clearing. Thank you. Why don't we put down another house plan? I forget how to change types of houses. The pattern's gonna look weird. Will I just try again? Try again? There we go. Is that gonna work? It's all about patterns. As opposed to a few other people who may believe it's all about patents. Blue will probably never patent anything in her life, which is probably a good thing. Probably a good thing in the long run. Do we get to eat those mushrooms you just cleared? Are you carrying the mushrooms? You are not? Where did the mushrooms go? Did you waste those delicious mushrooms? Oh wait, were they poison mushrooms? Are they poison mushrooms? Oh look, we can have a woodcutter. Get to work, friend. We don't want to freeze in the winter. That would be bad. Is no one working on the road and the fishing place? Dock. It's a dock. Oh, they were probably working on the woodcutters, weren't they? And now I've got them working on a house. I thought I built a road. Didn't I build a road? Didn't I build a road? Goodness me. Can I not build a bridge yet? Ah, okay, hold on. Dirt road cannot be placed in this location. Is that a new change? I'm sure I remember. Ah, right, okay. Fine. I thought I could just bring the road over. A wooden bridge cannot be placed in this location. Well, goodness me. Where can a wooden bridge be placed? Here? This seems a lot more difficult. I used to just be able to place a bridge wherever I wanted it. bridge, please. How else am I going to build my fishing dock? I'm sure checking on the pumpkins will calm me down. See, look at them. They're just adorable. Look at those pumpkins. And the deer. Hi, dear. Hi, dear. Building a house. Building a house. Yeah, I'm just not... I don't think we'd get a huge amount of fish popping one here, but I suppose we can always build it there and then reclaim it later. That might be the best way to go. I'd much prefer to fish from the lake. There's a lake over here, but there's a great big mountain. I'd have to go around the mountain because I don't think we're going over the mountain. There's another lake here. It's all the way down here. I do not think we drew a lucky, what's the term? Map? I'm looking for a specific term and I've completely forgotten what it is. I'm not doing particularly well remembering basic terms tonight, am I? Give me some fish, if you would be so kind. See, there's barely enough space to even build the dock. Geography? Yes, it is geography, but is it pin? A map pin? There's a huge number of them. I just don't want to build docks on this tiny river. But yes, our geography is not great. Can we build a bridge this way, perhaps? And oh no, but then it's too cliffy, I think, to be able to build. Oh no, we could build it there. Let's have a look. Can we get a bridge this way? Oh, look at that bridge. And we have a bridge. Let's just join that up to our road. I'm not sure if that's okay, let's... Sorry, I didn't finish that thought then, did I? I forget what the thought even was now. Goodness me. Get it together, Blue. There we are. Hopefully... Oh, was that the thought? I wasn't sure if we actually connected to the road. Oh well. Who moved in here? Oh, hello. Hello, lovely family. Again, I don't think those are your own children. Well, it's only early summer, so I don't think anyone's going to freeze to death anytime soon. So I may just let the builders work on the road and the docks, and then we can get some fishermen collecting some delicious fish, and then we can think about what comes next. Just gonna build a few dirt roads for well, it's not just for vanity's sake, it'll be useful for the people. Oh, I am humming Hymn of the Faith. I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. We build. Yes, we did. Hello, lovely people. How are y'all? Goodness, did you hear my neck crack then? Blue is doing her best to be a bit healthier. Because Blue isn't unhealthy exactly. But she could definitely be healthier. So, trying to start getting on top of that before the new year. Because did you notice exactly how many of Blue's New Year's resolutions she achieved? I think it's almost none of them. I think there was, as you know, there was the futile hope of finishing a novel, but I think one of them was to write more short stories, and I did do that, so that's something. That's something. I did not entirely abandon my goals, hopes, dreams, whatever they count as. Resolutions. Aims. Aim. That'll do. I'm liking all the trees. I would say let's try to cut down as few trees as possible, but we may have to... Oh, I suppose if we just set up a logging area as quickly as possible, they will start... What is the term? Start replanting as well. Should we make that pretty close? Oh, okay. Wood chopper, you can stop for now. We have enough wood apparently. Okay, let's build... Never build a forester's lodge this early. Trying new things is fun. Trying new things is fun. There's so many little rivers just cutting off easy access to things. Can they have dumped us here? A lot more pre-cleared space. Okay, let's not worry about that for now. Let's just clear where we need to clear to build, and hopefully that'll do for our log supply for now. Let's get another house ready. You're not the right house. 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 You're still not the right house. There we are. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't notice initially that I'd made those two houses the same. I don't like to do that. But, yes, so all houses must now be the same. 0 individuality allowed in Featherton. For goodness, I'm just turning it dystopian before our eyes. And I'm sure they don't need my help. Oh no, yawning. Excuse me. We still have no events? Nobody's died? Nobody's been born? We're not short of anything? No horrific weather events? We have nothing interesting to talk about in Featherton. And I suppose that's a bit of a blessing in some ways. Hello, friend. Where are you going? You're supposed to be building the docks. You're not working, you're walking away from your work. Look at her, walking away from her work. Ridiculous. Hello? Are you going to continue the work? Oh yes, I can't actually leave the school too long, otherwise I'll have a lot of workers who can't quite work at the same level as educated workers. Oh, it's not particularly realistic to real life, is it? Oh dear, where are we? Can I not build a road right here? Oh, good. Good. Blue is less concerned now. There we go. Lovely. It is now cleared and ready for building, and we are running low on logs. We may have to do some clearing. Let's harvest some trees. Just from around here. Not too many. Not too many. There's a slight issue with the foundations, it seems. Goodness me. Goodness me. Hello, pumpkins. Lovely, lovely pumpkins. So delicious. We still have a few potatoes. Delicious potatoes. And the neck crack again. And so many deer hanging out so nearby. I wonder if we don't hunt them for several years, they'll just all gather here and think that we are fine and safe. But really, we've been deceiving them all this time. And we will build a hunting lodge right in their midst and take them all out. No, I don't think that's going to work. No, that would invoke the wrath of the deers. And then Blue would say, "Oh dearie me." Pun of the day. There you go. Did you want it? Probably not. But you have it anyway. And hopefully you will make something of it. Can you domesticate them? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. As if I could. We would not have been waiting for livestock so long last time. That would be a cool new mechanic, though. Domesticate deer. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So very sorry and yawny and sorry and yawny. This is pleasant, isn't it? No wonder it's my relaxing game. I still haven't played Oxygen Not Included, and besides Banished, that's probably the game I've logged the most hours on. Except, VTube Studio. I don't think that one counts. But, yeah. But I suppose it's true for both of them. I'm terrible at both of them, but I just enjoy them so much. And I suppose that's the best way to play a game, even if you're terrible at it. As long as you enjoy it, everything is good. Everything is great. Everything's fantastic. Yeah. Where are we going to build our trading post? Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I wanted to experiment with building the church first. After, we needed the woodcutters and the dock for food, and I want everyone housed. But then maybe build the church first, and then try for the school. Alternatively, we could build the tavern first, but we don't have anything to make ale with, except the potatoes, and we need the potatoes to eat. So I normally save the tavern until we have an orchard. And orchards take several years before they start bearing fruit, so I generally don't start out with them. Though I probably should, build a small one to begin with and then expand later on. Hello, friends. I am glad you are comfortable in your new home. And let us just lay the plans for our last house for now. Are you the right house? You are not the right house. There's probably a much better way to do this. Where is the right... No. No. Yes. Thank you. Wait. No. You tricked me. Clevelano has become an adult and is working as a laborer. Hello, Clevelano. We are very happy to have you in our workforce. As your first job, can you assist in the building of a house that one day might even be yours? Wait, did I build that in the right place? Yes. Okay. Blue was worried that she'd wrecked the pattern for a second. Cannot wreck the pattern. Cannot wreck the pattern. I suppose we can do another row of houses down this way facing in. Then we could... I kind of like putting things like city squares in here, but there's no real point. It's no real point. I wish there... I suppose market... Market would make sense, but we don't really have enough resources to warrant building a market yet. Goodness me, Blue is still somewhat amazed at how good she is at just blathering on. Because, you know, in everyday life, Blue doesn't really talk that much at all. Well, I talk with the small ones and with family, but even then, not the biggest vocal contributor, unless we get onto particular topics which Blue is particularly passionate about. But yeah, I don't know. It probably just is the either I like being on a stage, or this is sort of almost like talking to myself, and I'm reasonably fluent at that. Happens all the time. All the time. Although I've heard recently that talking to yourself is actually a sign of intelligence, interestingly enough. It's just apparently a clever way of laying things out more clearly in your mind, and it helps you spot things more easily, or just helps get things in order. Yes, I must reveal my source is in fact a YouTube video. Hopefully not an AI slop one. I'm having some trouble avoiding those. Whenever I see clear evidence that it's AI, I stop watching, but I still wind up accidentally clicking on so many of them because they look interesting. Greetings and salutations to you also, PK Demo. Lovely to see you. We oh no. Oh no, did Blue make a mistake? Blue made a mistake. She wrecked the pattern. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I wrecked the pattern. Destroy. Destroy. Let's try again. Can't wreck the pattern. Yes, we've got a lovely new town, and all these people are probably, hopefully, not going to be quite as depraved as our previous towns. Blue says with hope. Oh, look, harvest time. Look at our delicious pumpkin bounty. Lovely. Oh, oh, we've had this built for ages and we haven't had fishermen. Come on, fill it with fishermen. Fisher folk. Let us have fish. Let fish rain from the sky. Though that would be horrible. You fool, you goofed the pattern. I know. I did. I admitted it. I did. That was entirely Blue's fault. Let's try again. You're the wrong house. You're the right house. There we are. That's better. Okay, much better. Oh, the medieval folk, the degenerates will appear regardless. Yeah, I guess so. But yes, back to fish falling from the sky. Yes, Blue would definitely not enjoy that at all. Blue does not like fish. Blue is perfectly fine with fish existing. Blue likes fish existing. She just wants them to continue with their perfectly valid existence as far away from Blue as humanly and or officially. Ichthy something. As officially possible. That'll do. Ooh, are you my new fisher folk? Hello, Bessica. Hello, Chown. Hello, Guilian. That's a cute name. Oh, look, we've already got a dude. And Clevelano, there you are. As soon as I click on you, you stop. Oh, you're just picking up fish. Where are you holding those fish? You have 5 fish in your pants. Many, many fish. Many fish in my pants. Yeah. Fish, fishy. The only place we got to carry them is our pants. Sorry. I am very tired. Did you be hit by a fish? I haven't. That hurts. Imagine one falling from the sky and hitting you. No, if Blue was ever hit by a fish, she probably have a panic attack to an immense degree. dear. Yes. No. No fish. No. Oh goodness. No. Stop thinking about that. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Nope. 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 Blue's not. No. No. Blue's not going to get hit by fish. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. The Yeah. I once had a Yes. For some reason, I've probably talked about this before, but not for a very long time. I went snorkeling on the Great Barrier Reef once. It was not a smart decision. I think I was maybe hoping it would help cure me. It did not. It made it worse. But one of the random fish there decided to swim straight at my face, and I freaked out. Oh, I freaked out and surfaced and, out of sight, not quite out of mind, but apparently I thought the danger was gone, even though it was probably right underneath me. Yeah. Yep. 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 Fish and blue do not mix. So I'm already starting to live in fear if one day one of the small one's friends get them a goldfish or something for a birthday present, because that happened with one of my younger siblings. And I was just upstairs minding my own business, and I looked down the stairs and there's someone standing there with a fish in a bag, and I was and ran to my room. It was a very sweet fish, really. Gave me an idea for one of my favorite ideas. That makes perfect sense. Gave me an idea that I loved for a story, but then that story may not ever be written now. And so I've been wondering, should I mine the idea and use it elsewhere, or do I save it in case that story gets written? Because I don't think that story will work without it. I just don't know. It's the same sort of storyline. One of the older siblings is terrified of a fish belonging to one of the younger siblings, but grows on them over time. And after the fishy dies, which it does slowly and painfully, given it was a genetically modified fish with way too big cheeks. I just remember that poor fish floating constantly to the top and desperately swimming to try to stay in the water. But, yeah. After it dies, the day after, it appears before her eyes and it's just swimming around her head. And so now she has like a fishy phantom friend, sort of. And so nothing delights her younger sibling more, or, makes them more comfy than her describing what his sweet fishy is now doing, because only she can see him. But, yeah. They think she's concerned that she brought him back to life because she's got some sort of coercion powers. Oh, now I got hit by fishes, managing to escape the fishing hook, as well as straight up getting slapped by a cod. What is my life? Oh, dear. Well, I'm glad you didn't get hit by the hook. That's probably infinitely worse than getting hit by a fish, even though, yes, that does sound very painful as well. Is everyone in homes now? No one is homeless? Wonderful. And it's still... Oh, the field. Stop working the field, farmers. Be free. Go and do something else with your time, I guess. Yes, we need more wood cutting, I think. And okay, I'm not going to build another house until the spring, I think. Oh, no, I just hooked myself the first time I went fishing. Ouch. Oh, I can only remember one time going fishing, and it was with a sort of, where was it? The parental libraries work in the medical fields, and often if they had to attend conferences, we would go with them because, what else are they going to do with us? And so sometimes they would have sort of kids club sort of things at the places where they'd stay. And I remember going fishing with this kids club with the sort of ring, the round plastic rings that you hold onto and the lines in the water. Nobody caught a thing. And I remember they were actually using fish as the bait. And that just confused me. I thought, why would fish eat fish? Blue did not realize at the time that, yeah, fish eat fish. But, yes, no one caught anything. And that's probably good because Blue may have realized her fish fear way sooner, because this was well before the fish phobia set in. Oh dear. How many fish do we have? 29 fish. Excellent. How many fish are over here? Fishy, 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 fishy. It won't let me count on the fish. It won't let me count the fish. Hello, friends. Are you currently carrying fish in your pants? You are 28 fish in your pants, friend. Thank you. What about you, purple-shirted lady? Oh, 7 fish. Oh, you got to work on that. If someone could fit 28 fish in their pants, I'm sure you're capable of it too. What about you? You're a child. What are you doing here, child? Child, you're like in the middle of the woods. This is, yeah, this is what they write fairy tales about, friend. Friend child, do you not listen to the warnings in fairy tales? Do you not? I know it makes us children of a slightly more modern era, you know, unnecessarily nervous about wolves and goblins and such. The reserve of food is low. Who stole all the food? What do you have? Pumpkins, potatoes. Did you take all of the pumpkins? You can't have taken all of the pumpkins. Must have had more than 77. What do you mean? We've still got food. Don't be silly. We've still got food. And we're going to have so many more fish, because if everyone can fit at least 28 fish in their pants every time they return, how many do you have? Yes, I'm going to be comparing. 35 fish in your pants, friend. Rakulin, that is a new record. Dear, we're about to hit an hour. I want to keep going for a little while longer, even though I need to sleep. Stop cutting wood, friend. I think we have enough wood for the winter. Well, that's good, because it's just started snowing. Okay, I got a lot of people just standing around doing nothing. We should probably build something in the winter. What should we build? Let's just go all out. Let's build the church. Shall we pop it next to this field? Then we can't expand the field. Well, I suppose if we just keep this as a smaller field, and we may wind up removing it anyway at one point to build something else. You're a hospital. Why would we build a hospital? Oh, cemetery. I like having cemeteries early on because, you know, I don't like people dying without having a marker. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Wait, stop. No, wrong place. Don't like it. Clear it. That's a hard no. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Trying it again. We're trying it again. Okay, so it has to be one forward on that. So we've got the path. Let's make it a double path. No. Yes. No. Yes, double path. Look at Blue. She has problems making decisions. There we go. Nice and tidy. Building roads with friends. Keep thinking there's so many songs I'd like to do covers for. Then to try to limit it, or at least try to stick to a bit of a theme, I was wondering whether I should stick to songs sort of related in some way to writing or stories or fantasy, and to the color blue, and to the moon. In which case, my very first song cover, assuming I can get it done, will be the Sesame Street classic, I don't want to live on the moon. People enjoy that. I know it seems silly, but I actually think it's a gorgeous song. And, you know, used to make me cry every time I heard it, but I've sung it enough now that it does not instantly make me cry anymore. It comes close sometimes, but it's not instant. Oh, a child named Eleanor? That's like combining Michael and Eleanor. That's cute. That's cute. You think that's cute, don't you? Look at this. We're clearing the rocks for our church array. Almost looks like we're just turning the rocks instantly into the lovely stone flagstones. It's flagstones. I almost said stone flagons. Like, no, that's. I was totally thinking about something else, apparently. Oh, it's still just late autumn? That's no trick to me. I thought it was already winter. That's a fair assumption to make, given, you know, we're covered in snow. Hello? Fish. Fish. Yeah, I'll build the next house in the spring, and we'll see if anyone's going to move out to start a family, I guess. Is anyone old enough to do that? 11, 10, not technically. Let's wait until, who's the oldest child? I think it's Bessica. Bessica and Clifflander, they'll probably wind up as a pair. Let's wait until they're, at least 16. Let's try that. That might be the only way to prevent some depravity. There's got to be another word besides depravity. I'm sure there is. I just apparently Blue's Mind's decided depravity is the word she's going to use, whether she likes it or not. The reserves of logs are low. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's clear some trees then. I'll keep building this way. There's a few herb trees around here, but there's a cluster of them here. We might put the herbalist. Might pop the herbalist over there. Maybe let's clear these trees here as well. Oh, there's lots of herby trees there too. Let's just clear those ones to start with. Dillis has become an adult and is working as a labourer. Welcome, Dillis. You are very welcome. Ah, so many labourers and no builders. Shows how much attention Blue's paying. Blue's paying. Blue is playing the game and she is not paying attention to it. Oh goodness. Is it 2? I came up with 2 new short story ideas in the past few days and I don't think I've written anything down for them, so I should probably do that soon before I completely forget. Because I did completely forget one of them today. Like, I was remembering one of them, like, I'm sure I had another one too, and I had to sit there for a while, just letting my mind float till I finally remembered what it was. Oh, the first one was about, using a sort of between space for highways so we could remove roads and road pollution. And but there's only so much of this between space you can use, and so you have to sort of build lots of people's personal routes on the same way as other people's, and only one person can use them at a time, because the way they do it, they just make it, you know, like it seems to be teleporting, but it's not really exactly. But, you know, one person's stuck in traffic, as it were, just waiting in their garage, waiting for the green light to drive and go through his personal tunnel, which other people are currently using for their routes, and he gets cranky and calls up to complain. Yes, complaining. Having to sit in the garage for 5 minutes because so used to just, you know, get in car, drive a couple of meters and wind up there. I suppose that even makes the car superfluous, doesn't it? You'd just be able to walk. But I thought the cars was funnier. I should probably think of a reason to be actually driving. Maybe they do drive a little way through the non-space, or it's not a non-space, it's space, underspace, something like that. I'll figure it out. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. And the other idea was, oh goodness, what was it? I haven't forgotten. I promise I haven't forgotten. How goes your church building? Collecting logs. Excellent. Except we've only got 4 logs there. Come on, friends. Clear the trees. Clear the trees. What was that? Oh, come on, I can't forget it again. I didn't forget it again. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Everyone took all the fish. So that's fine. There's no other houses at the moment. Did someone take all the fish? How much fish do you need? How many fish do you need? Sorry, how many fish, not how much. How many fish do you need? How much seafood do you need? So how much fish? How many fish? I think both work depending on the how many fish would work if they were alive, but I think how much fish might work when they're less alive. Is Blue making any sense? Who knows? What was the other story? I know it. Yes, I can see it in my mind. I can see it in my mind. Yes. Oh, a child named Elenetta. Elenetta. What a sweet name. Where are you, Elenetta? There you are. Hello, Elenetta. Yes. A nice man is walking to meet, you know, an old flame, possibly a childhood sweetheart, to meet up again for the first time. He's probably early middle age-ish, and he realizes as he's walking that he wants to bring a present, but there's nowhere to buy flowers, and so he, against, not entirely against his better judgment, he would prefer not to do this, but he does it anyway and starts pulling flowers from gardens he passes on the way. But at a particular garden, a gnome pops up and is most irate that he is removing flowers from this garden. And so we'll probably go on a bit of a rant. And then I would like him to place a spell on the poor nice gentleman who just happened to be pulling flowers, who probably shouldn't have been. So, yes, because I think he does protest and say, he's pulling them with a true purpose. And so I think the spell will last until he achieves that purpose, which is giving the flowers to his childhood sweetheart. And so he's got to make it from there to wherever they're meeting, wherever it is, park or a restaurant or a coffee shop, wherever we decide. Not important at the moment. But yes, along the way, he's just forced to be made as uncomfortable as possible, and also a whole lot of what's the term? What am I looking for? Oh, because the gnome said what he did caused people great inconvenience wasn't the word I was after. Causing them inconvenience, causing them, what's the actual term I want? This is why I need to write things down straight away. Oh well. Hopefully I will remember as I'm writing. But yes, similar-ish to the inconvenient curses. So just increasingly unpleasant things happening to him along the way, along with being forced to confront things that make him put him on the spot and make him very uncomfortable. So, yeah, I'll have to brainstorm some particularly nasty things to put this nice man through until he does indeed reach his childhood sweetheart. And the way I imagine they're meeting again once he's finally made it there, and he's probably very, very worse for wear. Is do you remember in that Bluey episode the hairdresser one, and they treat Bandit for pretend head lice, and so he's just been hung upside down and battered with rakes and covered in flour and all of this. So he just trudges back inside and collapses next to Chili and goes, "I don't have nits. Would you like to get a cup of tea?" It's like, well, I can't refuse that. So the same sort of vibe. I think she is very understanding, which is nice. How are we going with the church? We have all the logs. Just getting all the stone. Do we have enough stone? Oh, we do not. Let us collect some stone. Sorry, I said I wouldn't go off about. Stories. That was an accident. I'm sorry. So very sorry. Where's more stone? Is there any stone closer to home? Here's some. Yes, I will write them down. But I have so many other stories to write. You're iron, you're not stone. So many stories to write. I really need to find a better way to sort of get in the writing mood. Because once I'm in it, I'm good. I can just go. But I'm so rarely in the mood. And I know many say you just have to persevere and keep, push yourself through anyway. But trying to push yourself to do creative endeavors just seems like a really good way to burn out to me. Stop grumbling, stomach. I'm not feeding you until tomorrow. Leave Blue in peace. Leave Blue in peace. Please do not leave Blue in pieces. Peace will do. If we built more houses along here, we have enough room for some shops and stuff down here, like the tailors and the blacksmiths. Oh, goodness me, that was a loud neck crack. Not sure. Maybe. Because we're going to need them soon. And we're going to have to build a lot this year because we're probably going to run out of clothes and tools soon. And our happiness is low. Oh no, health. We probably need a herbalist. Goodness me, we need everything. But Blue decided we're building the church first. Because. Look! The deer! They're just walking through the middle of our town. That's nice. That's very nice. Friendly deer. Maybe I should have done the path, so cut that out just to save on space a bit. I'll give it a go. Can I do that? Remove roads. It has its own one. Very nice. Remove that road. Remove that road. Boo. That should be enough. Oh dear, indeed. Oh dear. How are we doing? We've got more logs now at least. No firewood though, so let's get someone busy wood cutting. Well, we could be doing a lot. Oh, it's worse. We only have 7 fish. You guys, what's going on? Okay. At least everyone seems to have plenty of food. How many fish do you need? Okay, they've got a big family, but still. Seem to be a bit greedy, these guys. That's why we use markets, I think. Apparently markets stop people from being greedy. Not sure how that works. Okay, what do we build next? Well, I might build the first 2 houses here first, just so I can get an idea for space and then figure out what we build next. You're the wrong house. You're the wrong house. You're the wrong house. You're the wrong house. Can no one give me the right house? Apparently not. How difficult is it? There we go. That is the right house, isn't it? Yeah, that's the right house. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Wait, no. Yes. No, yes. Pause. I am unconvinced. I'm gonna have to find the right house again. Blue. Blue. How could you do this, Blue? How could you do this, Blue? The pattern. The pattern. The pattern. Oh, come on. Come on. Dang, I think that might have been right. No. No. Sorry, I'm sure this is highly entertaining. I will find the correct house. Look me go. There. Finally. Goodness me. Reserve of logs is low. You don't say. You don't say. Oh, I still got more logs than, stone. Not much stone. Oh, yes. I should probably unpause it. Just a little while longer. Maybe until 12:30. This is a good game to just throw on when I haven't been able to do much planning. I suppose that would be another thing if I could shift to, doing my best to stream for, an hour to an hour and a half most days and just not worry about a schedule, just do what I'm able to do. I think the schedule, it's stressing me out a little bit. Just, it shouldn't, but apparently I'm good at letting things stress me out for no reason. Okay. I think it's sunny enough to start farming. Let's start farming. I think I want to keep it at 4 fishermen. We need as much food as we can get. Keep the woodcutter going for a little while. We might have to clear some more. Well, if we keep this forested and stick the herbalist over here, maybe. Yeah, let's build the herbalist next. That's the gatherer's hut, not the herbalist. Where's the herbalist? Here you are. Oh dear. It seems to restrict the area a little bit, but... Zoom in, please. Zoom in, please. Zoom out, please. Maybe here? I'm sure we can find a place to build a bridge somewhere. Possibly on the path. There we go. I mean, I don't think that path does much at the moment, but yeah, this'll do for now. There we go. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna have to seriously get clearing. Not over here, but maybe down here a bit. Clearing, clearing, clearing out the trees. That's probably not a great song to sing. Let's grab these guys too. Harvest time. Oh, how are we doing? The stone. Where are my labourers? Where are my labourers? Ooh, we need more people. How's the ages? Oh, that's right. I wasn't going to build a new house until they were older, but I suppose there's no escaping it now. Okay, so we've got the herbalist and the church going. We should probably build the school soon. Yeah, we should build the school next, I think. I still haven't figured out where I'm going to put the trading post. I mean, possibly. I mean, they probably swim through the lake. There's no reason they wouldn't come to a trading post built around here, is there? Is there? So much stone. So much stone required. Well, I've got all of it to be cleared. I don't want to take the fishermen off because we need food. See, we have no food stored right now. That's not great. It is really not great. Gatherer's hut. That's what we need as well. I can only build one thing at a time. Ah! Oh, we can build multiple things, but, you know, they don't get built as fast. Let's try not to go too overboard to start with. Oh, goodness. Yawn. Oh, also, I decided there are a few aspects of my opening and closing screens I wasn't so fond of anymore. They're still staying fundamentally the same because, you know, I'm not a very good designer. And I'm not quite at the stage of commissioning start and ending screens. I probably will at one point, but it's not around this time. So I just want to make a few slight changes to what I've got. Very, very, very slight, but something about them was starting to rub Blue the wrong way. But again, fundamentally the same, just small things being adjusted. Oh, more stone, friends. We need more stone. Do you have stone? No, you have fish. 14 to be precise. Are all of the fish just exactly the same fish and exactly the same size? Because it's by fish as a unit. All fish units are equal, it seems, in this world. Unit o fish. Come on, friend pumpkins. Grow. Oh dear, there's an awful lot of zeros over here that is making Blue nervous. Oh dear. We need stuff. That's probably a bad plan to build the church first. But it was a decision that Blue made. And, yeah, Blue made it. It might improve happiness. Oh no, the happiness is fine. It's the health. Maybe I should have built a hospital. Oh well. Hopefully the herbalist will help with health. Help health. Help health. Where are you? Yeah. Goodness me, I thought I heard a small one then, but then realised it was just a particular tone running through this music that I hadn't picked up on before. Sorry, tone. Last year for Christmas, Blue got small one and automaton, if you remember what those are, the rubber music notey looking instruments that you can, they seem almost theremin-like, except you hold down on the bar and run your finger up and down, and the tone it makes changes, but at some particular tones it just sounds like a human yelling, which I find very funny. Not yelling in fear or anger, just yelling in ah, like that. That was probably way too loud and sudden. Sorry. More stone, friends. Stop chopping trees and start mining stone. Please. Stone. Stone. Mine the stone. There's plenty around here just waiting to be mined. Mound. Mound. Mined. Oh, excuse me. Is there a way to target them towards stone instead of trees? I would have hoped that it would just be automatic. Or maybe it is, and they're getting plenty, it's just being carted directly to the church. Oh dear. Guess what Blue spent yesterday evening and a lot of evening of today doing? Assembling flat pack furniture. Alone. Yeah. I bought the chest of drawers that Small One is currently using belonged to one of my siblings when they were a child, and it is very much falling apart. So, and plus Small One 2 has a lovely new set of drawers because it also doubles as a change table. So I figured it was more than high time for Small One to have some nice new drawers. And I in fact bought 2 of them so she has even more storage. Because, yeah, storage is a problem here. But I've now assembled one of them. And it took quite a while. It wasn't difficult, it was just time consuming. And also I was building them on our mellow mat, which, while very comfortable, it is also squidgy, so it doesn't make it entirely easy to screw things into place when the whole mat is sort of bouncing underneath the wood as you're trying to screw in a screw. Screw the screw. Screw the screw. I love it when a word is both its noun and its verb. It's fun. It's fun. Words are fun. Reserves of logs is low. Not as low as our reserve of stone or iron or, everything else. Oh no. Oh no. Yawning. Yawning. Oh dear. I saw Kanata's going to be graduating from Holo Live. That's a bit sad. It does seem like it's the right path for her to take, though. It seems things weren't going altogether well. She said some things that many of the others who've left in the last few years have said, and I think, duties that, new duties that were not part of the original deal sort of thing, needing to do those and it not matching up to expectations anymore, which I suppose is fair enough. And also it seemed like she was being overworked, perhaps unintentionally, but we'll never know the whole story, and it's not like it's our business. But I just hope she's going to be well. I hope she's going to be well. I still don't watch a huge number of VTubers myself anymore. I used to watch them all the time. Not so much now. It's still, whenever I see Mori Calliope's on, I pop her on because I enjoy her. I enjoy her a lot. And I watch Merryweather now and then, although he seems to stream at roughly the same time I do. He starts an hour or two before I do, so sometimes I can watch a little bit of him. But most of the time I just need something, a bit more mindless if I'm watching YouTube. Oh, it's not a good sign saying that I'm, seeking out mindless things to watch. It's less mindless, it's more familiar and comforting and not going to alarm me in any way. I don't know. Also, often if I just have YouTube on, the Small One the small one of the two variety, is asleep on me. And, I can't do much of the time except nap myself. Or if there's something I really want to watch, I could watch it. But generally, I take the nap option when I can. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. More yawns. I hope everyone's just taking the fish as they're arriving and we're not short on, that. I'm concerned they're not biting. Hopefully that concern is unfounded. Or maybe, everyone just really likes fish and they're eating them by the crate load. Here are the pumpkins. Maybe we'll play until harvest time. Yeah, and I may, particularly if I start being able to stream more often and just go for an hour at a time. Because that could work, couldn't it? If I, stream for an hour and then go do some writing or something. Although ideally, I'd be able to tweak the schedule so I could go back to streaming at the time I was streaming beginning of last year. Oh, last year? No, beginning of this year. Wasn't it? I think I was streaming at about 3 or 4 in the morning for me, and that was a better time for a lot of people. Sure, it wouldn't be a better time for everyone, but it seemed to be better for more people when I was streaming at 3 or 4 in the morning. And, yeah. If I can get Small 1 to bed on time, then if I'm able to fall asleep pretty much straight away, that could work. Problem is I'm not so good at falling asleep straight away. But if I find the right mind-numbingly comforting familiar thing on YouTube, that could send me to sleep. Then I'd be sleeping on the couch, which is not ideal for my back. That's less my back I'm concerned about these days and more my knees. Blue's knees are very unhappy these days. Possibly even more unhappy than my feet, and my feet have been unhappy for ever. Well, since I was 16 at least. That time I was 16 and I twisted my foot doing martial arts and it never quite recovered. Oh dear. Also damaged my finger playing volleyball and now it won't bend properly. But thankfully it did not impact my my piano playing or my typing, apparently. Although it did impact the typing test I had the next day, where my teacher didn't excuse me from it, even though I had my fingers taped together. Yeah. She apologized later. I think she just didn't quite follow. No, I think I must have showed her the finger. She must have seen. Oh well. I don't think I hold a grudge. I mostly just think it's funny. Blue was not a very good typer in those days. Blue didn't become a good typer until she spent forever typing out manuscripts. Oh, they're so pretty and round. Rotund pumpkins. How are you guys going? What? Oh, one person fishing. Where are your workmates? Where are your fish? Oh, are these all your fish? How many fish have you harvested from the lake? 7. It may just be me, but it seemed like there were an awful lot more fish in those crates than 7. Look at the deer! There's so many deer in this map. Oh, and soon we shall destroy them. In the name of food and clothing. Come on, Stone, we can't build that house or the herbalist until you're done, apparently. I suppose I could raise priority on the other ones. But, yeah, let's stick to the goal, stick to the decision. Plus this gives, what is it, Bessica, and what's his name, Clivlano, a bit more time to become, hopefully, at least 15, 16, before this house is built. You have to time it perfectly. Come on, stone cutters, stone miners. Miners to me! Is it a miner when it's stone? It wouldn't be quarrier, wouldn't it? Quarriers to me! I'm going to raise... That's what we can do. I've forgotten raising a priority was a thing. Where's the in its place. Increase priority. Mining, please. Stone. 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 Any more stone up here? Stone? How are you not being mined? Stony. 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 Look at all these mushrooms. And we have no gatherer's hearts. Gatherer's hearts. Hearts of gatherers. Gatherer's hut. No gatherer's hut yet. So these mushrooms and delicious leaves and roots and berries all going to waste. How unfortunate. But it was your decision to build the church first. We could have used these to build other things, but we're building the church first. We could have had church out in nature. Why isn't there the option for a nature church? That would have been ideal. Given praise in the middle of the forest in a sun shower. That sounds a bit better than this cold stone hall. Cold stone hall. I saw H-A-U-L instead of H-A-L-L. It's how much hall culture is getting. Hall culture is getting to me. Is it almost time to harvest the pumpkins? Not yet, it's early summer. Okay, after we harvest the pumpkins, Blue will stop for today. And yes, we'll hopefully be playing this a bit more. Maybe I'll even break out Oxygen Not Included soon. Though I, had meant to try to stick to more story-based and typing games, but why do that? Why do that? Why stick to just a theme when you can enjoy all games? All kinds of games. Was that? Yeah, that was a new typing game. I think it is quite new, but one I haven't played yet that I am keen to give a go. The publisher, the small publisher of Glyphica commented on one of the Glyphica videos saying, "Thank you for playing our games. That was lovely." That's so cool of them. It did make Blue smile. It did. Much smiling. Also, I've gotten quite a few new comments on the Magical Boy fic that May Magical Project is being adapted from. And I think one of them had the audacity to say, I know this was written a decade ago. I'm like, yeah, thanks for that, man. Oh dear. There was a really nice one from the other day. And they said, I read this back in 2020 when I was, younger. And thought it was the best fic I'd ever read, which is very sweet. And they said they have now reread it recently, having read many, many more fics and have the benefit of experience and age with them. And they feel exactly the same way. They still think it's the best fic they've ever read, which is so lovely and hopefully bodes well for the adapted version when I can finally pull it together. I've been thinking a lot more about it and, have all these plans for getting it done, but Blue's very good at getting in her own way. Maybe we should take a builder off while we're still needing. Well, the builders are probably helping the labourers now anyway, because they can't do anything till they get 5 more stone. Stone? Yes! We're there! We're there! Come back, builder. Build this church. And both small ones are still peaceful. That's good. That's good. It was a reasonably big day, especially considering the lack of sleep me and Small One 2 had. We drove to the nearest city. It's a very small city, honestly, but compared to the town we live in, it's a lot bigger. And went to their Christmas parade. So that was a thing. It was lovely. Not overly impressive seems like a cruel thing to say. It was wonderful for what it was. That's a bit more diplomatic. It was a parade. People had fun. That's what's important. Many silly costumes. Oh, dear. Oh, too much firewood, you say? Well, why don't you stop chopping that wood, woodcutter friend, and go and do some labor? And someone's going to have to become a, they have priest or pastor, or I forget what they use here. Pumpkins? Come on, pumpkin yield. You haven't gone up in ages. Are you just going to shoot up soon? Shoot up over the summer? Come on, fields. Ripen. Become thick with delicious leaves. Can we eat pumpkin leaves? Are pumpkin leaves edible? I'd look it up, but if I click out of the game, we'll lose the music, and that will it'll break the mood. I think there's probably a whole lot of leaves we can eat from vegetables that we're just in the habit of not doing it. And they're probably good for us, like carrot leaves. Carrot leaves are edible, aren't they? Oh dear. Leaves. I've heard that once you plant asparagus and you've got it growing really well, that it can just last years and years and years. This is, again, a YouTube video for reference. Apparently, yes. Ooh, wonderful. You can eat the carrot leaves. Eat the leaves. Or pumpkin leaves, at least. Eat the pumpkin leaves. Greens. Get our greens from all kinds of places. Use the whole plant. Use the whole plant. Oh, look at that. It's most of a church. Oh, almost done. Very nice. What was I saying? Leaves. Eating. Asparagus. Yes, asparagus. YouTube video is my source of information, so always, you know, many grains of salt there. But their example was, I think they said a friend's grandmother had planted some when she was young, and the asparagus was still growing strong after over 100 years. So asparagus is your friend, it seems. So I should probably learn how to grow asparagus, given, you know, apparently we're running into many things soon. Everything's gonna blow up. I meant that referring to the economy, not everything. Where are we? Cleric. We now have a cleric. And we have 22 members of the chapel. And I'm sure we're all delighted. And now we're building a house. Where was Blue's head hanging out before she started gushing about the church? Oh well. How old are you, and should you be working? You are 4 years old. Let's not put you in the mines just yet. Oh no, hungry house. Hungry house. Hungry house. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't want them to starve to death. I'm concerned. Where are all the dang fish? Are they just getting in there and other people are taking them straight away? Where are the fish? People can starve to death very easily in this game. Please don't starve to death. We might not be able to sleep with that on her conscience. Guys. What about one of your neighbours? You've got 80 pumpkins. Could you spare a few for next door's family? 118 pumpkins and 75 fish. We do have greedy families. You're not doing so well yourselves. Yeah. Not looking great for this village either. We're all gonna starve. We're all gonna starve. Why are we not getting the fish? I should probably build a gatherer's hut and the hunters and... Goodness me, where's the gatherer's hut? There it is. That's not the gatherer's hut, that's the herbalist. Here's the gatherer's hut. Here. Can you take the food from them? No. No. I don't like it, but we can't. Yeah, it's a problem, and you will not let me build the herbalist here. No, it's not a herbalist, it's a gatherer's hut. What are you talking about? Maybe we could pop it behind? Okay, there's the herbalist. Let's... back to back or something? Yeah, and then we can pop a road down here maybe. So road's not joined up. It's road. We can't join up our road apparently. Oh, they're not hungry now? Or are they? Okay, they're okay now. How much do you have? 14 fish. Well, that's not going to last you long. And now these guys, they've just moved in and they're hungry. You should have gone for the other dude who was your age. Why is he 11? Bessica, this is not appropriate. And they're hungry again. Ah, Clivlana, why didn't you? Ah, why? Guys, come on. Get with the program. Oh dear. They're hungry. I don't want them to be hungry. Okay, let's make her, not the herbalist, make the this one. Gatherer's hut a priority. And hunter's cabin. Seems like not enough area to hunt, but at the moment I think just getting it built is more important. Oh dear. I was not clever. I put off these ones for too long. There we go. Let's see if that works. Yeah, let's just build it here. And you are also a priority. Look how hungry they are. They're so hungry. Stop being hungry, friends. You too. Is someone else just taking all the food? This is ridiculous. We've got 4 fishermen going all out in a lake. There should be plenty of fish. Oh, and I suppose we don't have the biggest field here, do we? Dang it. Dang it. That's why, yeah, I normally do a 15 by 15 field, and that's just 10 by 10, so it's not enough. Blue, what were you thinking? 7 fish. Yeah, that's not going to last long. What were you thinking, Blue? What were you thinking? Yeah, we may have a bit of a famine approaching. This was not wise of Blue. Blue did not do well here. Blue did not do well. Okay, so they're harvesting now. I'm gonna have to... Okay, so at least they're working on these two now, but it's gonna take a while to build them. Please don't be greedy with the pumpkins, everyone. Make sure they're shared equally. I already know they won't be. Dear. And this is a bit more depressing than I hoped it would be. Oh, well, you had food. Not anymore. Trade firewood. How do they both have 71 firewoods? That's slightly uncanny. You got a couple of fish now. You got some pumpkins. Good on you. Guys, get in there. Grab some pumpkins. Where are you? Guys, get the pumpkins. Oh, Flossom. That's a cute name. Get the pumpkins. Go, go, go. Get some pumpkins. Get some pumpkins. What are we doing over here? I probably cleared out about a bunch of herby trees building these guys here. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well, hopefully there's still enough herby trees. Or maybe the herby trees is a myth. Maybe you can just get herbs from anywhere. I don't know. I thought for some reason that those trees, that's where you got the herbies from, but I may be completely wrong. I don't even remember where I heard that, but that's what I was working by. Oh dear, I'm getting anxious. Okay, they've got some pumpkins. Some pumpkins. But why? Why are the fish not abundant? The fish should be abundant. Where are my fisher folk? Raquel, fish. 5 fish. You're really only taking 5 at a time. You've got crates of fish here. Please cart them to the barn. Please cart them to the barn. Oh, that's pumpkins, isn't it? Yeah. And 7 fish. Oh, we need a woodcutter. Off you go, friend. Ah, guys. Get some pumpkins. For goodness sake. Oh, how many fish do you have? 5. Are they just not biting at the moment? Oh no. Nobody is happy. Everyone is hungry. Oh no, that's health. That's health. Yeah, health. People are unhealthy because they are hungry. They're very happy though. That's something. Guys, get the pump. Other people took all the pumpkins. There's some more. Get some pumpkins quickly. Come on, quickly. Yes, you. Get the pumpkins. Where are you going? Get pumpkins. Dude. 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 Oh, we're really going to need a blacksmith soon too, and a tailor. So we're going to run out of tools and clothes. Yeah, building the church first probably wasn't the best plan, but I stuck with it. Oh dear, almost harvested, and we can get more people building. Someone's going to pick up that last basket of pumpkins, aren't they? Hello? You got some? Ah, did you get no food? Come on, guys, before they all disappear. Is that you? Maine? No, guys, please. Gathering food. How much did you get? 27 pumpkins. Well, that's hardly going to see you through the winter. It's barely going to get you through the next few days. I really wish we could steal some from their neighbors. Oh, okay. Harvest is done. Stop the work. Okay. Ah, what's wrong? Citizens without jobs. Ah, where? Oh, the farmers. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to save this depressing town. Yes, was a term. I made my bed and now I will lie in it, or I built my church and now we will not have enough food or resources to survive the winter. But we've got a very nice church. Goodness me. Let me just click on out of here. Ah, music, 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 music. There we go. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. Let's jump on over here. Ooh, large blue. Too large blue. Oh, thank you for playing this silly game with me. We'll play some more, and hopefully the famine will not be too dire. Hopefully I do not doom too many people to the slow and agonizing death of starvation. Just, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Given Blue apologizes to inanimate objects, you can imagine how she feels about game characters, let alone her story characters. Yeah, I don't feel good about doing mean stuff. Well, actually, some story characters, I delight in doing mean things to them because that's just the kind of writer I am. Goodness me. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. It's always so lovely to stream with you. I'm glad I decided to do it. I'm always glad I decide to do it, even when I'm tired. I mean, for one thing, routine is nice. Routine is very nice. Also, I just like streaming, which is good. I've been wondering vaguely whether, I already said I was going to go on a bit of a hiatus till the new year after next week, probably, unless I pop in to do some carols at one point. But, yeah, I'm wondering whether the few weeks off before starting to post story videos is a good idea. I think I've heard it can sort of reset your channel a little bit, which I might need. To help new videos find lovely people, in addition to the lovely people who would already watch them. But yes, I am slowly working on scripts for the videos and working on reading out the stories, and it's not overly difficult. It's something I can do. It's just finding the time and the energy, and then momentum. What I need is momentum, I think. Because once we're caught up in that, we'll be caught in it, and hopefully things will keep going quite smoothly. Oh, dearie me. Rightio, so thinking probably just a bit of a chatting stream next week, maybe, because I haven't done just a chatting stream for ages. But that's the current plan. And then, I suppose technically we could do a chat and do some carols. That might. Two birds, one stone. Does that apply when it's Christmas carols? I'm sure there'd be something more appropriate. Two partridges, one pear tree, or something. Something slightly more festive. Anyway, maybe have a chat and sing a few carols or something. Assuming I can set up for singing. It's not hard. Why do I panic before trying to do it? I guess I just get in the mindset like I'm definitely going to fail, and then, procrastinate. And every time I have done singing, nothing terrible has happened, so I don't know why I don't do it more often. Let's turn off the background music to prepare to sing right now. Thank you again. Always so lovely to see you, and wherever you are in the world, good night to you, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and I hope the rest of your day is absolutely lovely, because that is what you deserve. And let's sing. Of all the money that e'er I had, I have spent it in good company. Oh, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be to you all. Oh dear, I'm still trying to be a little careful with my voice, because I'm going to need it in the next few weeks. Yeah, I don't seem to have gotten ridiculously sick like the smaller ones have, but I had the shadings of illness the other day, and I panicked, because when Blue loses her voice, she loses it hard. Until next time. Until next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There we go.